Hey everyone, my hair is living the best 80s life right now. Okay, we're going to be doing a little bit of a different video today. I came to realize that I have a little bit of a Chia Pet obsession. So welcome back to my kitchen, and we're gonna do some Chia Pets. If you don't know, it is the pottery that grows, and we have some chia seeds. This is a vintage one, like legit from the 80s. And when I was a kid, all I kept hearing was chia. You know exactly what I'm talking about when you hear that sound. It was on every commercial. Um, every time you would watch a show, it would be on in the commercials. So we're gonna do it. I realized, I don't know how it happened, that I have 5 of them, and yeah, we're gonna do them. I've come to realize as a reseller that nobody really buys them. I guess maybe other than me. So I decided I'm just going to do them. So I'm gonna flip this around and show you the ones that I have. There's some really fun ones here. I feel like they're great, and the weather is turning nice, so I'm gonna put them in the window, and we're gonna watch them grow, just like it says in the ads. So all right, let me turn it around. Let me show you which ones we have. Okay, so like I said before, we have this one. It is unboxed. Don't know what happened to the box, but this one is from the 80s. I do remember that. So let's see how good its seeds are, because this is the seeds. This ram was like the one and only first Chia Pet, if I can remember right, from when I was a kid. So we're going to do that. Then I have fun zombie ones. Now, I thought I had 2 of her. I do not. I have, what is this? Lifeless Lisa and Creepy Holden. So we're going to do these zombie fun ones, okay? And then this one, why does nobody want her? I mean, come on. It's so fun. I'm not really into Hello Kitty, but I think this was my niece's, and they never did it. So we're going to do it. And then I bought this one for myself back in the day. Back in the day, I'm going to say is a couple years ago. And I just never did it. So we're going to do Gizmodo Day. Apparently, we're feeding him after midnight because he's going to grow some fur. Hopefully not turn into like stripe or anything overnight. So let's hope that doesn't happen. So yeah, let's get this going. And see how this goes. I'm really interested to see how the chia seeds are from the ones from the 80s, if it's gonna grow at all, because it's so old. And these are all pretty old. I mean, they've been sitting in the box for quite a few years. So let's see. It'll be a little experiment as well. Okay, so this is interesting. I got a little discouraged because the one from the 80s says to submerge this in water for 24 hours. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Now I got to do this all over again, come back another day. Well, the newer one, this one I opened up from 2020, is interesting. It comes with instructions, and even the back completely looks different. It says, oh, it's on the instructions. It says, day 1, submerge it in water for only 30 minutes. So maybe, it's changed since the 80s. So I'm going to check the other ones and see what they say too. Okay, interesting revelation. So Gizmo, 30 minutes. The Chia, Hello Kitty, and the zombies all say soak for an hour. So we've got soak for 24, soak for an hour, and soak for 30. So I think I'm just going to do an hour max on all of them and go from there. I think that would suffice. Is the clay different from the 80s that you don't have to do it? It's accelerated in its growing abilities since, and you don't have to do it for a full 24 hours? I don't know. I mean, let's look at this one. Does it look different in the clay? Does it feel different in the clay? No. Look at little Gizmo. terracotta is terracotta, right? I mean, I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna do the experiment. So let's get these soaking and I'll check back. Okay, another thing that I found that was odd as I'm running the water, I just stopped it to put the pottery in, to put these in the water. I've read about how to make the seeds. The 1980s one says allow it to sit in water, the chia seeds in water for an hour. The Gremlin Gizmo says to let the chia seeds sit in water for 10 minutes. And then the Hello Kitty and the zombie ones say to let them sit in water for an hour. So what is it, Chia? With the changing of, and each one's different, does it really make a difference? It's supposed to turn into like a gel-like consistency. I think I'm just going to watch them and see when they turn over to this gel-like consistency and do it that way, going to maybe a max an hour. I mean, since that's what it says on the 80s one. Yeah, an hour. So we're rolling with the punches here, and I'm going to get them soaking. Like, look at this guy. This one's gonna be fun. Okay, these guys are in the sink. These zombie ones are significantly larger. And look how crazy it is next to the little Miss Innocent Hello Kitty. So let's get these with a timer for an hour, and we're gonna check back in again. Okay, so I have these all laid out, so we know which one we're doing and which seeds get what. And it says, which for first thing, that everything's consistent, that they all get 2 teaspoons of the chia seeds, which is way, like, there's a ton in here. So I guess when they die off, you can do it again. So let's get these all in there with their amount of water. I think that was also consistent through all of it. I think it was 1/4 cup of water in them all, and we'll get them going. And that I'm going to have sit for a full hour as well. Okay, so these are the 80s chia seeds. So let's get in there. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will take, I don't know. Let's see. All right, so that's one. All right, that looks level. My God. And I'll do that in all of them. Okay, it's been about an hour and maybe 15-20 minutes, and it is wild, the difference in these seeds. I didn't realize the 80s seeds said to soak them for 24 hours as well, and you can kind of you can tell the difference. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so this one is the 80s seeds. Look at how different. You can even just tell. It's still really watery. Then we have the zombie. I think this was 2016. You can see how thick. You can see the difference. This is the other zombie. Same. Now, what's funny with this is now this one is the Gizmo, which is the newest one. And look how thick. This is in 2020. Look how thick and different the difference is in this. Um, and then this one, the Hello Kitty, the same. It's probably maybe just a little bit less thick as the as this one. Maybe the same as the zombies, maybe. So I think I'm gonna give them maybe a little bit more time, and probably definitely maybe just give this one 24 hours. What makes the difference? Honestly, they're just seeds that they need to be, like the way they're genetically altered. I don't know, like what's the difference? But all right, I'm gonna give it just a little bit more time. Maybe make these get these a little bit more gel-like, and then I'll start adding them to the Chia Pets. Okay, so this is interesting as well. Between the two packets, like from the 80s and the more modern, it's kind of similar to the fact where it says, next we just have to fill the chia planter with water and place them in the drip trays that are here. Apply the mixture to the grooved surfaces of your planter using your fingers or a small knife or spoon. Doesn't say that in the 80s one. Take care not to clump the seeds. It does say that in the 80s one. You may not need to use all of the mixture, and it does say that in that one as well. Place your chia planter in a place with good sun exposure. Chia does not like extreme heat or extreme cold, so your windowsills may not work and be too harsh. That's kind of all I really have. So we're gonna test it out, and it says that in the other one as well. You have to fill it every day because it will like absorb the water. You'll get some water in the drip tray. It is important to keep everything moist. Oh, and it does say this in both, that you can place a plastic bag over them to kind of create like a greenhouse kind of thing. Okay. This is when they start getting a lush coat. Turn your chia toward the light. And when it gets too long, you can just use, remove the old growth, and then you can use more seeds, which they said that you can get a few more. It does say 3 plantings. There's enough in these for 3 plantings. And it gives, to order additional seeds, you can send $3 check or money order to receive 3 packets to Joseph Enterprises in California. And it gives the address. Don't think you need to do that anymore. It says to go to the website here and get them. So I think that's pretty funny, because that's all we had back in the day. I remember once I ordered something out of the Hit Parader. It was a music magazine back in the day, and I thought I was never getting it, and it ends up I got it months later. I literally put cash into an envelope and sent it out to somebody. God knows where I sent it or what it was, but it was a bootleg a VHS tape of Stone Temple Pilots that I got, that the guy went to the concert and hit a camera, and that was when I got back. So that kind of just reminds, like, that's what we did. Like, that's what we did back then, like, to get stuff. Like, there was no such thing as the internet. So it's just funny story. So, all right, I think these are ready. I'm going to let that one wait because it's nowhere near ready. And the one from the 80s, and we're going to get the other ones coated and ready to go. Okay, look at her. Okay, Zombie Lisa's ready to go. They said that you can like use a spoon to do this. So I think we will. Oh shoot, I forgot. I have to fill them with water. Hold on. Okay, she's ready to go. She looks like an alien. Look at that. So let's get her going. This goes in her hair. Okay. All right, that's going on pretty decent. It says don't clump it up. This is going to have a lot of seeds because it goes all the way down, all the way around her hair. So let me get back to you when I'm done. Okay. Holden here is up next, and we're going to check him out and see how he goes. These zombie ones are much bigger than the other ones. You know what? I've never done a Chia Pet before. I have to say this is kind of fun. He's going to have some bald spots, I assume, but he's also going to have some hair in his ears and some sideburns. But you know what? He's dead. He's a zombie. So he should be lucky anything's growing at all, right? All right, I think he's good. This is crazy. Okay, Gizmo is up next, but it says it's this one, well, is pictured that it should only go on his body. But I'm going to try. I think we have enough to do everything because, you know, he's just furry all over, right? So let's try that. Okay, he just looks like a wreck. They say not to clump, but you know what? Like, you kind of have to clump with this one. See how there's ridges on these that they stick into nicely? Well, he doesn't have that, really. So I really don't know how this one's going to turn out. Probably pretty sparse. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this, out of all of them, was like the jelliest of them all. And I just don't know how it's going to get a consistent coat, because you can see, like, gravity, it's just like taking it to the bottom. But you know what? It is going to be what it is. Maybe this is why people did not want to buy them. Maybe there is this design flaw in them. I don't know. But we're doing our best here on poor little Gizmo. You can see here that all the ones I put on his back have fallen to the ground. So I don't know. I really don't know how much is going to grow on this one. Okay, lastly, look at that. Look, this looks awful. Is Hello Kitty. She has the nice little ridges. I do have to say, this pottery, when it's wet, oh, it stinks. It's like it's earthy, but like, it's not awful, but like, I don't like the wet smell of it. But anyway, that's just me. All right, so she only gets it on her hair. This one should be enough, or should be easy to do, easy enough to do. See? And all right, let's get her going. All right, so I think she's pretty well done here. Again, the ridges are the way to go. Like, look at this guy. Look at him. Oh, God. It all melted down, rolled down into his eyeball. That wasn't like that before. See, I just feel like this one's not going to work well. And look, it's all off on his arm over here. And she, on Hello Kitty, seemed to use the least amount. So, all right, let's get these on a tray over by the window. Okay, they are all in my window. And I think they, except for him, look pretty good. If you can see, look, all that was on his back has now gone down to the tray. I just feel like he's just going to be a massive fail. But I'm excited for these guys. And I have the other one. Oh, Lisa's a little bald in little places here. The other one, that's from the 80s. I still have soaking, so I'll check back on those, or on that one. Come on, I gotta go get some more. Okay, Lisa, I'm coming in to complete your hairdo, girlfriend. Oh goodness. Oh, that's better. That's a little bit better. Okay, I have a mess to clean up here, but I think we got the point. I think Gizmo is going to be a big, we are yet to see on the 80s cat. I'm going to have to check back on that. I'm going to clean this up, and I'll see you guys in 24 hours. Okay, it has been over 24 hours. So we're going to take this guy out because that is what the 1980 something instruction said, to have it sit for a full 24 hours. Looks like there's like a crack in there. And the chia seeds did finally get gelatinous. Took a minute, or 24 hours to be exact. And I'm going to be doing this one here in the bathtub because my husband is using the kitchen to make coconut custard pies, and I don't want to be anywhere near that. Okay, I think I got them pretty well. I have to say, I hate the way these smell when they're wet. The pottery itself, it stinks. And I think I'm going to try and put some of this on the Gizmo because he just looks like shit. All right, let's go bring them in with the others. Still looks like shit. Okay, it's been 1 week tomorrow on these, and I'm over here tending to my garden. I had to make a little makeshift tray for this guy. He's a one day behind. This one had a crack in it. This is good for filling it up again when the water comes out, but as I'm going through, I'm looking to see, do I have any sprouts? Not quite yet. He's a day behind. Oh, what are those creepy, ugly things? They look like bugs on the Gizmo. Oh! The Hello Kitty has a couple here. Right here, there's another one right there sprouting. So it looks like the one that's going to be the grossest, the one that I didn't think was going to work just because it was ugly and nothing stuck to it, has the most little sprouts. So we're going to check back. Oh God, he looks disgusting. Yeah, so these guys, you know, and like they fill up with so much water, like this stays wet. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Some of them fell down. I just don't know. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm wrong. Let me put the flash on here. Where is the flash? There we go. We do have a couple. There's a couple on there. I see them now. Okay. All right, Lisa. Lisa's getting it. All right, we're just about a week in on these. So we'll keep checking back. Let's check the last and final check of the garden for 2 weeks. Okay, oh my goodness. That's better. Look at Gizmo. Look, he's got it. Look, there's a big tuft coming out of his bum. All right, so Hello Kitty. She's working on it. Nothing on the 1980s one. And it's only a day behind these other ones. Little lifeless Lisa here. She's got some on there. But not too much. And what is this guy's name? Holden. He's only got a couple sprouts. So that's the 2 week mark. There's stuff growing in him. I don't know if this one's gonna grow at all. They look kind of dry, even though there's a ton of water in there. So that's the final result.